Well, time and again, President Obama has promised to get tough on big banks to ensure that a financial crash similar in the magnitude of the one that happened in 2008 never happens again. Here's the president on 60 Minutes back in 2009.
They're still puzzled. Why is it that people are mad at the banks? Well, let's see. You guys are drawing down $10, $20 million bonuses after America went through the worst economic year that it's gone through in decades, and you guys caused the problem, and we got 10% unemployment. Why do you think people might be a little frustrated?
However, critics argue he has been anything but tough. Case in point, JPMorgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon. In a recent Salon article, writer David Dayen makes the argument that Jamie Dimon explicitly violated a federal statute that could result in decades in prison. Dayen himself had admitted to what he did. He violated Section 906 of the Sarbanes-Oxley Act, which addresses criminal penalties for certifying a misleading or fraudulent financial report. Under SOX 906, penalties can be upwards of $5 million in fines and 20 years in prison. So, if it's so easy to find a crime that Jamie Dimon committed, why is he still walking as a free man? To answer this question, I spoke earlier with William K. Black, Associate Professor of Economics and Law at the University of Missouri, Kansas City. Take a look.
Well, no charges have been brought up against any of the elite bankers whose frauds caused the crisis. So he's being treated like all the other criminal CEOs. He gets complete immunity.
Now, we constantly hear that large banks may have acted unethically in the run-up to the financial crisis, but they weren't acting illegally. Is that true in your opinion?
Well, actually, the Justice Department has stopped repeating that lie. In fact, the Justice Department is now taking the position in case after case, in writing, in pleadings, where they're responsible under professional obligations to, have a good faith basis for this. They say it was fraud, and it was massive fraud. It was led by the largest, most powerful, allegedly most sophisticated banks in the world. And it isn't just the Department of Justice. Many other federal entities, such as the Federal Housing Finance Administration, have accused virtually every large bank active in the secondary market of engaging in fraud. So this is actually the three largest fraud epidemics in world history.
So does the Justice Department need to get more creative about filing charges against financial institutions?
Actually, it doesn't need to get more creative. It needs to get more down to business. It's hard work building these cases, but it all begins with actually forming a partnership with the banking regulators and doing the hard spade work to establish how the fraud mechanisms work, which are always accounting in this context. And none of that hard work has been done in the trenches.
That was William K. Black, Associate Professor of Economics and Law at the University of Missouri, Kansas City.